Good morning. Welcome back, everyone. We are doing a follow-up video on an asset we have done past videos on in the past. And feel free to search the YouTube channel for those videos. I'll try to link the description of the old video to this description video if I remember. It's a little early. It's like 6:35 right now in the morning, so bear with me, guys. Just had my first sip of the coffee. It's going to take a second to kick in, but I hope you guys are having a good morning. It's Friday, and what we are looking at today is Cardano ADA. I know some people will laugh at this asset, like, why the heck are we talking about it? But I only point out things to you guys that are worth even looking at. There's so many assets in this market. Why I care about assets like Cardano is because the market cap is high enough for me to take a trade, and this thing is a pretty clean setup if you can see it. If you guys don't know what the hell I'm talking about, did you get yelled at by me from yesterday's video? If not, go watch yesterday's video and understand what an accumulation phase is and what a distribution phase is, and look at XRP, look at what did I do yesterday? I forgot what other assets we did, like Solana, XRP. I am drawing a blank for yesterday's video. What was it? Litecoin. Litecoin, yeah, Litecoin. They're all doing this very same, similar upside uh, accumulation and expansion phase right now. Everything is looking for upside right now. So that's the basic, the gist of what I'm trying to get at. You can see here's a low, here's a high. Cardano started at like nothing, went from a few cents to $2, $3, had a big blow off top. In yesterday's video, I told you when we have blow off tops, you can see up to 50 to 80% loss. Okay, so here's your blow off top from $3 and it went all the way down to 40 cents. Okay, so that, I mean, do your math. You know that's at least like a 50% loss. And now you can see that this sideways is actually where the inverse head and shoulder got built. And now this was the neckline right here. Around 70, 80 cents is the neckline for this, I want to say, inverse head and shoulder, accumulation phase, W pattern, whatever you guys want to call this. It is what it is. This level here was resistance prior, okay? This was prior resistance. Looking here, resistance, resistance, resistance. You had a little bit of dance on top of the resistance, but the resistance held, and then it flipped into support right over here. So in my opinion, downside on Cardano is pretty much done and over. I'm looking for sideways at 63 cents and upside push into where we broke down out of, at least around $2. Okay, so just keep that in mind, guys. We're at 80 cents. I'm looking for $2. How it gets and how fast it gets there, I cannot explain that to you. But you can see that once you get the resistance flip to support, the expansion phase comes very quickly, and you could get like 2 to 3 weeks of just straight upside. And it's the reason why it does that. It's not because, oh, Cardano's a good asset and everyone wants it. No, because the freaking institution who's playing around with this asset is actually causing a short squeeze. They built up all that open interest on the short side by going sideways like this while they accumulated, and then just a little bit of push with a little bit of leverage on their side. After they got the spot, they can take a little bit of cash, a little bit of spot, they can go on leverage and then market buy to cause this kind of move, because the shorts are on the weekend and he already accumulated all the supply. So as he does this, he causes that short squeeze, and then everyone else also gets excited and decides to jump in. And the short squeeze, when these guys got pushed out, they all had to market buy. And that's why this big candle comes up like this. Because you got to think, we're all smart people. We all have common sense. We know not to buy tops and sell bottoms. Why would we all be trying to ape into this top over here? We wouldn't ape into the top over here. It is a short squeeze that caused this to break, and then we aped in over here because we thought it would go higher. And then these people who aped in over here are the ones who got trapped on the long end and got squeezed out. And the people who are patient were able to repeat the whole long from entry and didn't have to get chopped in this entire consolidation phase. So I'm going to show you guys the fibs right now. Before I get that going, guys, please, if you haven't already, like the video, subscribe to the channel, leave a thumbs up, leave a comment. I don't care if you're talking shit like the plumber to me yesterday. You know, there was a dude who's a plumber and he did not like my XRP analysis, and he starts talking shit, which is ironic. But the thing is, like, I'm not here to make you feel good. I'm not your friend. I really don't care about you like that. I'm just trying to point out to you, look at this chart. It's clearly telling me one thing. I don't know what it's telling you, but this is something that I'm just pointing out as a warning for your own benefit. I don't trade XRP. I don't trade Litecoin. I'm not going to touch Cardano. These are things I'm just keeping my eye on so I know how the market does what it does. And I take that knowledge and I apply it to the assets that I do give a shit about to trade, such as Ethereum and Solana. I don't even trade Bitcoin because I know the game that's being played on the markets with Bitcoin. Why can't we get under 98,000? Okay, why can't we get under this level right here? Why is Bitcoin playing above 93,000? It's because it's being accumulated at this range over here. This looks like distribution, but you can't be bearish until you have the close underneath 90K. As long as there's no close under 90K, this is an upside possibility. And that's why I always said I'm looking for that 109 to 120 for a rejection at that level to take the liquidity out underneath that 90. Not yet, but the possibility is that it can happen right now, but I don't think it's going to happen yet. I do think it's going up higher. So just keep that in mind. So back to what we were discussing, and I will make a follow-up video on Bitcoin and ETH probably this weekend if I have time. Actually, I can't this weekend. I'm going on a hike. I'm going to a mountain and I'm going hiking with a bunch of people, and I've never really gone hiking and stuff, so this is going to be like crazy because last time I went on a mountain with these guys, we were in like a huge waterfall, and me and my wife got lost, and she was not happy because I climbed down the mountain on the waterfall side, and I'm waiting by the waterfall like, oh, these guys are gonna jump down and come to get me. No, they went above the mountain onto the other side to where the river is actually like streaming, and I'm on the end of the river where the waterfall is actually going down into this huge water pit. So you this waterfall ain't no BS waterfall. It's like I mean like dude, it's like jumping off of like a big house, like three-story house. It's high up there, and the waterfall is massive pit of water where you can just jump in, and it's like there's fish in there and stuff. So it's like all these families come over there. So this guy who owns this property, it's his house, it's his mountain. He maintains all the land and the forestry and stuff. People come and drive and park on his property. They pay him $10, and then they get to go on the trail that's to the waterfall. And then above the waterfall, there's a hike on top of the mountain if you want to go onto the stream and stuff. And like this one dude owns all this stuff here in Puerto Rico, which is insane, insane, insane. I wish I took videos and pictures, but there was no signal there, and it was so hot, and we were in the water. So I was like, let me just leave my shit in the car. But the car was like 2 steps away from the water, so I was just having too much fun, and I just got too lazy. I'm not gonna lie. In the future, if I go back, I'm definitely gonna record that kind of stuff. That was some like once in a lifetime experience because you think it's like a playground or whatever, but no, like we were doing some like YouTube scenery, like these people who like clout about their trips and shit, like billionaires and whatnot. Like, oh look, I'm vacationing here. It was like one of those situations because it was completely private mountain, huge waterfall, huge pit. It was like an Olympic-sized pool or a bigger and deeper for the water to go into. Clean blue water where you could see all the fish and stuff. By far the coolest thing ever. Everyone was taking cornflakes and cereal and throwing it in the water pit because the fish would all come up and eat. And when you're jumping in and stuff, they're like all around you and stuff. Coolest freaking thing in the world. All right, back to what I was trying to get at. This Saturday, I probably won't record because I'll be hiking on a mountain with a bunch of peeps. So we'll see. But if there's signal, I'll record it and I'll show you guys the view because they said the view was supposed to be really, really dope. So yeah, I'm excited about that this Saturday. Okay. So the point I'm trying to get at is, if you saw yesterday's video, I stressed to you the importance of this purple line. I stressed to you the importance of the yellow and green, the way I use it, the way I learned from Crown's Crypto Cave. please feel free to go join Crown's Crypto Cave. That's with the Krown, Eric Crown. He is a master at EMAs. He's very good at understanding when to expect the move due to volatility and expansion of volatility. He taught me a lot. I just used the bare basic of what he taught me, and then I went further because he don't use fibs and he doesn't use volume profile the way I do. So it's like I took one thing from him, and then I went to Chart Champions with Daniel from Chart Champions, and I learned stuff from him, like how he always has a line. Why is that line so important to him? Well, later I found out it's because he's using Fibonacci's, and yeah, so little bit by little by everyone I learned along the time, because crypto is fast moving. It was not like stocks and equities that I traded in the past. So okay, anyway, back to this. The point of the matter is the purple line is the God line. You are seeing the respect of it because that is where the resistance flipped support. Okay, before it was resistance, it turned into support, flipped into resistance again, and then this time he did his accumulation enough. It was a higher low, as you can see. It was a higher low here, higher low, and then the upside expansion started. All right, and now you got the higher low here. Let me see. That's fine. Let's just do it like that. You have it basically in this fashion, in my opinion, like that. Okay, and I know it looks like a channel, but it's an expanding wedge. Uh, let's go like that. Okay, it's an expanding wedge in my opinion. It's not a channel. There you go. I would look at it like this, because how I expect this to consolidate. Let's go doodle time. And you can see this is how bad it blew off. Oh, this is why I left this fib here. I left this fib here so you can see 80% drop. That's the true blow off top, guys. A lot of the assets will do this. But that also means that when it's accumulated, right? What am I looking for? Boom. Right? So this and this, same thing. Yes, it could go back over here, right? But technically, here is your head and shoulder, right? It doesn't look as clean, I'll give you that, but it's the same concept, okay? So let me revert that back. Okay, and the point I'm trying to get at is, look here. Accumulation, here's your inverse head and shoulder. Very, very tiny and small. I mean, that's some like very, very mean stuff they did, because they're patient. They have no rush in taking, what was the most recent consolidation? A freaking 190 days. Do you have 190 days of patience in accumulation in the range of 15 cents? Almost a year in a 15-cent range, and then after that year, if you were patient with your spot, you got a 170% pop. And if you didn't take profit, you're basically back to break even. So this is why I like to get in and out. I don't like to hold. But if I was in Cardano, I would not stress to hold, and that's why I'm bringing it to your attention, because this right here is not a bear situation. What happened was it got tested already and bought, just like ETH, just like Bitcoin and all that. And like I showed you at Bitcoin, it's holding the top, right? Well, this is the top. This is as high as it got, but it's still holding it. What's next is to come up here and actually expand, and then come into this range right here and decide when to break above here. Make a little inverse head and shoulder here and break up again. The target is here. Don't get me wrong. We are going to go to 230 to 273 in time. Okay? It's just the path, how it gets there is what you need to understand. This right here is a very, 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 very good time to buy long term in spot. Why I say that? The dude is doing all the work for you. He accumulated all the supply. He's using all his money to start marking it up. He already took some liquidity on the shorts, I mean, out of the longs by doing a little bit of a consolidational pattern. Now, all the shorts here who think it's going to go lower to zero or whatever are going to be the fuel for the next phase expansion up. This dude took profit at 118 like a smart genius. That's why you have this wick over here. He knows what the hell he's doing, and his robot algorithm is doing it for him probably. And now all he did was accumulate it right back. And where did he accumulate it on? Where's that wick? Right on the purple EMA, which is around 51 cents. And it's already a wick above. It didn't even open and close down here, boys. It's already above 63 cents. So if you got this 51 cents, you're lucky. If you didn't, you got to pray for 63. If you don't get 63, I mean, if you got 63, you're lucky. If you can't get 63, this is your next best opportunity. 77, 78 cents with a stop loss underneath 63 cents. If that happens, if the stop hits, that's fine. You lost 10 cents. Wham, wham, wham. Be patient. Either you'll rebuy it at the same level your stop loss hits, or you'll get it a little bit lower around 51 cents. Be patient and then ride it back up. Now, why I'm going to stress the patience? I just showed you for 190 days it went sideways. Don't stress out in this big move that happened in a short time frame. This is a shakeout in my opinion. He will probably most likely accumulate it back up and expand it back to the $2+ phase. All the liquidity on this asset here. I never use this tool with you guys. All the liquidity from the whole local area. Here's the top of it at 109. Here's the POC over here at 49 cents. This is great and dandy, okay, but this is just too much data. What I want is not even that. No way is the POC that low. So here is your next point of control, which is around $1.25, which makes sense because 118 is the fib. But even then, I don't want to say anything aside from that right now. Okay, yeah, we'll just leave it at that. So this level 120 is a big important level. 118 to 144. Oh, that's probably why right there. Okay, so this is where the next level will be right here. 143, which makes sense because it's the middle where I drew this doodle middle channel, and it's because that's the previous fib. And look at the respect of the fib. Here's your head and shoulder, right? And then this was the neckline. And that's why you got this rolling hill distribution right here. That's why you couldn't get back above it right here. Okay? This was a major, major, major level over here. So this level here is important moving forward, and that's right here anyway. I already doodled it. So before even seeing it, we had common sense to look for the midline of this range, and that's probably where we're going to see the next level of resistance on this asset. So that's basically what I got for you guys for today. If you guys have any questions or concerns, leave it in the comments section below. Please leave a like, subscribe, press the bell button for notifications so you get the updates as they drop. If you have anyone that you think should watch these videos, please share. If you're interested in trading with me live, please feel free to join the Discord server in the description of this video below, alongside all the other affiliate services that we use and recommend, like MEXC. MEXC is where we do all our trading because it has the lowest fees for us and has the best volume and selection of assets. So please, 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 if you decide to join in this adventure with us to become, like full-time trader or basically just make a living off of trading, feel free to join MEXC with our link, and you will get the exact same discount on fees that we get, and it's the lowest in the markets. If you can find any provider that has lower fees, give me your referral link and I'll freaking join with you, and you'll have my $1 million+ volume every day on your account to hopefully get us lower fees than me. I mean, if you can save me money, shit, why the hell wouldn't I do it? That's why I'm telling you, do this. It's trying to save you money. Aside from that, I don't really care. Feel free to check it out, make an account, use all their freebies, and take all their free monies and scalp with it. And when you go and make a trade, go to your history and check your fees on that account compared to wherever you're already trading. And if it's benefiting you, then there you go. It doesn't hurt you to save money. Uh, and in trading, your largest overhead is fees, okay? That's why all the stock brokers now are doing free trading, like on E-Trade and shit, because they know that the traders are in the crypto, and it's because that they were charging like $9 a trade and stuff like that. They're so stupid. Anyway, back to this. Uh, for the people who are listening to this late, yesterday I bought AMC stock. It is very low, and I do like that, like Walgreens. I liked Warner Brother, Disney, but I bought AMC because earnings is coming out, and it's pretty low. It was like $3.50, I think, when I bought it at. And AMC is something that people will eventually spend money on going to the movies and stuff, because there are good movies going to be coming, and nobody just wants to sit around the house all the damn time and watch Netflix or watch movies on TV. You want to go out, have some popcorn, and have that social experience. Like, my wife loves going to the movies, so it was a no-brainer. But for us over here on the island, the theater is called Caribbean Cinemas. But I mean, I go almost every weekend to a movie. Almost every weekend, any new movie, we go out to those theaters. So I wish I had stock in Caribbean Cinema, because I spent like at least like 50, $60 every time I go to the movie, because we always get popcorn, nachos, soda, and candy. Like, I freaking have a blanket that we bring to the theater to watch a movie, because it's sometimes super cold in there. So we have a theater blanket that we take with like a bag of snacks and shit on top of what we're already eating there. And this is a every movie situation. So I like buying stocks in stuff that I know I spend money on. My wife spends money in Walgreens on a regular basis, because Walgreens has products that Walmart and shit don't have, like specific feminine products that she likes because she's got like sensitive skin and stuff. So that's why I bought Walgreens stock. I don't care Walgreens is decimated 80%. I'm actually spending my money there. Why the hell wouldn't I buy the stock? I have Walmart stock because I spend not all my payroll, whatever I get paid, maybe 50% of that money goes to Walmart in all the groceries and stuff I buy for my house. So I have Walmart stock. I have Walgreens because if any kind of sickness or anything happens, Walgreens is these. And then I have Warner Brothers Disney, because we like superheroes and we like Superman and all that, Batman. We're fans. So, why not own it? Like, if I liked a sports athlete, I would want to own the team. Similar situation. I own the company that owns the superheroes. Sweet. And the most recent thing was AMC Theater. Yeah, that's basically all I wanted to say, guys. I hope all that helps. I hope you guys have a great day. If you have any questions or concerns, leave it in the comment section below. If you have a stock or crypto you want me to go over in the next video, let me know and I will get it in the next video. Tomorrow, I'm thinking about a recap of Bitcoin and ETH if I have time, because it's Saturday and I'm supposed to go to that mountain. Yeah, I keep forgetting. So I will follow up with you guys. If I can, maybe I'll do a mobile video and upload it from my cell phone and just test the quality and see if the audio is good. Just because I'll be out and about, and you guys probably want that content anyway. So, even if it will be a little visually shitty or audioly shitty, it might be a worthwhile adventure. So I can do videos on the go if I go to vacation, like Dubai or like Tokyo, like my buddy Pug. I'm jealous of that, Javier. I'm jealous. He went twice. He went to Tokyo twice already, and I have not gone once. So I need to go on vacation, guys. All right. Have a great day. Be safe. Happy Friday. Got to get to work.